Good evening. To our guests. This commencement ceremony culminates 13 years of study and the beginning of a new chapter in our students' lives. Commencement represents the achievement of a goal the students, their families, and their teachers have worked long and hard to reach. When the academic procession enters the field at the beginning of the program, the audience should rise. The class of 2024 requests your cooperation in maintaining the dignity of this ceremony, including the recessional. Please limit your expressions of congratulations to applause.
Good evening. Under the power vested in me as the Board Secretary of the Manasquan Public School District, I will now open the class of 2024 commencement ceremony for the students, staff, administrators, parents, Board of Education members, and honored guests. This assembly will now come to order.
At this time, please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. At this time, I would like to invite our senior chorus to come forward and perform the Star-Spangled Banner and our alma mater. The chorus is under the direction of Miss Madison Schiller.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red blaze, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the beside the river stands dear old Manasquan. Our loyalty forever we will pledge to thee in song. We may sail the mighty ocean or travel o'er the land. We'll always keep the memories of our school above the sand. In winter, spring, or fall, the memories of us all remind us as we go along our way. Though we are far apart, it's ever in our heart. The love we'll always have for blue and gray. All hail our alma mater, her colors carry on. To thee, our alma mater, hail, all hail to Manasquan.
Thank you. Let's hear it for our senior choir. Now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce a remarkable leader, a dedicated educator who has devoted his career to shaping the minds and futures of countless young men and women. His leadership has been instrumental in preparing our graduates for the challenges and the opportunities that lie ahead. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Robert Goodall, Principal of Manasquan High School.
Thank you for that, Mr. Muir, and I thought someone else was going to speak after that, but thank you very much. You're very kind. Before I get formally started, just wanted, on behalf of everyone here, thank our maintenance and custodial staff under the leadership of Matt Hudson, Mr. R.J. Reed, Mrs. Bailey Price, our technology office, and especially my secretary, who organized this great event. So, a round of applause for them, please. On behalf of everyone in the entire Manasquan School District community, welcome to the 139th commencement ceremony of Manasquan High School, celebrating the class of 2024. Please be seated. Dr. Kajian, Mrs. Pollock, members of the Board of Education, administration, staff, graduates, parents, and friends, I stand before you extremely proud of these graduate candidates as principal of this high school. This has been an unprecedented school year, and they smashed every obstacle brought before them through perseverance and determination. Manasquan High School is an amazing place. The community of the school is enjoying innovation, all while honoring the historical past of those who have sat here before you. The history of the high school as the centerpiece of the community remains, and the future looks bright for all those who choose Manasquan High School as part of their journey. We succeed in the classroom, on the stage performing, and on championship playing fields. The support of the community and the efforts of everyone at Manasquan High School has given you a strong foundation to be successful. The accomplishments of our graduates would not be possible without the team partnership shared by your parents and teachers. At this time, graduates, please give your parents a round of applause they certainly deserve. We're going to need that round of applause to be a little louder. They're writing some big checks this summer for colleges. Thank you for that. And for your teachers, this year they have met every challenge to reach their students. We thank them for their dedication, professional approach, and drive to support you, the class of 2024. Please, a round of applause for your teachers. The students at Manasquan High School are very unique and demonstrate many talents and strengths. The academic rigors of our programs have produced outstanding students who will attend some of the finest colleges and universities. I would like to recognize the top 10 students. Please stand when your name is called. Valedictorian Hannah Snyder. Salutatorian Chloe LaForge. Ilana Weinsheimer. Luke Roy. Ellie Duffy. Caleb Quattrone. Morgan Meckler. Violet Nolan. Campbell Krapp, and William Cosgrove. To the entire class of 2024, you are now a member of a very large family. Don't be a stranger and come back and see us. Class President Alex Pacis, you and your cabinet are responsible for planning your class reunions. Make sure all of you attend to see what life has to offer and has offered to you and your classmates, the class of 2024. We are so proud of you. I have thought about what else I could say to you here tonight, and I could tell you in my years of life, I still have not figured all of this out. I have learned one thing which someone explained to me a long time ago. One thing you need from the one you love, from your spouse, your family, friends, your work colleagues, and even the class of 2024 is loyalty. It is hard to come by these days. Demand it in your life. So I leave you with this today. You may find it inspiring, a quote from the late Steve Jobs. The people who are crazy enough to think they could change the world are the ones who do. On behalf of everyone here at Manasquan High School, I wish you heartfelt congratulations. Thank you very much. It is my pleasure at this time to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Frank Cajun.
Thank you. This is a great night every year for me as I see 6 sending districts coming together as one unique learning community. And to that point, I want to thank all the sending superintendents for all they do for our children, especially those in attendance this evening, John Spalthoff from Spring Lake Heights, and Stacy Polstra from Brielle. Thank you. I want to begin by sharing some personal thoughts with you prior to beginning my formal address. It has been my pleasure to have watched this class grow over their tenure here, continually practicing kindness, integrity, and respect, qualities I hold as essential in my own leadership style. As freshmen who entered this school in the fall of 2020, you were challenged like no one before. Despite this, you have been the most consistent in demonstrating your quality of character. You have made it easier for me and my professional staff as you modeled these core values daily. I want to emphasize this outstanding quality and from my heart say thank you. No, that's okay. You guys are great. Thank you. It's a great class. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the extraordinary graduating class of 2024 from Manasquan High School, it is with great pleasure and nostalgia that I stand before you today, not only as a witness to your remarkable achievements, but also as someone who has had the privilege of serving as the superintendent of the Manasquan School District for the past decade. Over this time, served as your superintendent, I have been pulled, drawn, to walk the center hall of our high school. You see, the center hall of Manasquan High School stands as a vibrant canyon of history, where the walls proudly display the legacy of past champions and distinguished graduates. As you walk through, the corridor unfolds like a grand narrative, adorned with framed photographs and memorabilia, chronicling the school's storied athletic triumphs and notable alumni. Each image captures a moment of glory, a testament to the enduring spirit and excellence that define this institution. This hall not only serves as a visual journey through time, but also as a source of inspiration, reminding us of the rich heritage we are a part of and the heights we can aspire to reach. Manasquan High School is steeped in traditions that have set it apart as a hallmark of excellence. From the spirited pep rallies to the heart-pounding games, this class has not only embraced these traditions, but has elevated them to new heights. Class of 2024, your commitment to academic achievement, coupled with your outstanding theatrical and athletic performances, has left an indomitable legacy that will be remembered for years to come. Class of 2024, your unity of purpose, unwavering commitment, and sense of responsibility have not only propelled you forward, but also contributed to the rich tapestry of our school's history. These values are the very values that resonate within the hearts of the Manasquan warrior, your hearts. As you embark on the next chapter of your life, remember that the impact you've had on Manasquan High School is immeasurable. Just as past generations went on to build modern America, you too have the power to shape the future and leave an enduring legacy. My wish for you is that when you look back and remember your time at Manasquan, those memories will be colored in blue and gray, magical colors that will bring you warmth and optimism, pride, and fulfillment. Your journey through Manasquan has equipped you with the tools you need to lead and to follow your passions. You have the potential to make a profound impact in whatever paths you choose to follow. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your journey ahead be filled with continued success, boundless opportunities, and the same spirit of excellence that has defined your time at Manasquan High School. Today, We celebrate not only your achievements, but also the promise of a bright and remarkable future. I thank you. It is my pleasure to now introduce the President of Manasquan's Board of Education, who always thinks of children first, Ms. Alexis Pollock. Alexis.
Graduates, on behalf of the Manasquan Board of Education, it is my honor to celebrate you, the Manasquan High School class of 2024. When you reflect on your 4 years at Manasquan High School, the memories that stand out will be unique to each of you, as unique as you are. But every one of you holds a thread that connects you to your classmates. The thread runs back through your towns, your communities, and your families, which with each high school year you completed, the thread grew stronger. So strong, in fact, that now wherever you go from here, you will always be a warrior connected to Manasquan High School. That means that the MHS community, from the school board to the administration, to the faculty and staff, to the student body, to the alumni, will always be in your corner, rooting for you. Some of you may have already felt the tug of that string. For others, you may not feel it until you have spent some time making your own way in the world. I promise you, though, it exists, it is tangible, and it will be there when you need it the most to share in your successes and to support you in your challenges. The mission of the Manasquan School District is to graduate lifelong learners. Lifelong learners recognize that every interaction, experience, observation, big or small, is an opportunity to learn something. Knowing you have a soft place to land in the MHS community if you need it, as the newest alumni of MHS, I challenge you to stretch that warrior thread far and wide as you say yes to everything life has to offer. Graduates, the future is yours. Go out and find your waves.
Thank you, Mrs. Pollock. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Director of School Counseling for the district, Mrs. Leslie Kenny.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here to introduce the class of 2024 Salutatorian. Her name is Chloe LaForge. Chloe served as the senior class treasurer and secretary of National Honor Society. She was a Squanathon committee member and a 4-year student council representative who also participated in field hockey. Next year, Chloe will attend the University of Virginia to study engineering. Please welcome Salutatorian Chloe LaForge.
Good evening, students, teachers, parents, and staff of Manasquan High School. My name is Chloe LaForge. For those of you who don't know me, I'm from Spring Lake Heights. Before these past 4 years at MHS, I spent 9 at the Heights Elementary School. I mention this because I was a part of a very tight-knit class who truly loved one another. My Heights friends are still some of my best friends. Lucky for me, my MHS experience has been equally as rewarding. I fell in love with an amazing class of peers who genuinely support one another. I feel very fortunate to stand here today beside some extremely accomplished students, including future United States President Alex Paces and current Brielle Board of Education member Liam Starkey. On a more serious note, when Googling exactly what to mention in a graduation speech, I learned that I'm supposed to pick a theme and stick to it. I also learned that the theme should be one of 4 things: dream big, work hard, make mistakes, or be kind. While all of those things are of course important, I honestly don't think I was put here today to teach anyone a lesson. I feel very honored to have the opportunity to address the class of 2024, and I don't want to attempt to teach something. Instead, I want to take this time to thank all of you for what you have taught me over these past 4 years and for creating memories that are sure to last a lifetime. Above all, my peers have taught me how to work hard while reserving some much-needed time in my life for fun. Throughout these past 4 years, you've all brightened my day and helped me see how important it is to find a balance. I've watched my friends work incredibly hard, prioritizing school, work, and sports, while simultaneously recharging their batteries with time spent together in and out of school. For example, our physics classes weren't all labs and notes. Last year, my class planned Mr. Chang's 3-day-long Taylor Swift-themed birthday party, which included an Amazon registry. There were 2 cakes, and Mr. Chang was gifted merch from Taylor's Eras Tour. Speaking of Mr. Chang, I remember the whole school erupting in applause when watching him stroll through the gym at the annual Halloween assembly, dressed as a student, wig and all. Every Halloween, my peers always found ways to be unique. From year to year, we've all seen Quinn and Kane Chapman walk through the halls, dressed as one another. Some of my favorite moments here came when I was least expecting it. Last year, my friends and I decided to attend a school play, Mamma Mia. It's a personal fave of mine, so I was excited to say the least. Needless to say, we were all blown away. When I wasn't laughing, I was dancing and singing in my seat. I haven't missed a show since. I would like to thank all of my talented peers for working hard to put something so special together, which was an unforgettable experience for all of us. On a very different note, this past year, we all watched the infamous last shot at the final boys varsity basketball game. Many of you then stormed the court at the buzzer. Within moments, we learned that, for some reason, the shot hadn't counted. It was devastating for me, someone who hasn't stepped foot on a basketball court in years. I can't imagine how it felt for those on the team, but I would like to applaud my peers for such an amazing season. In awe, I watched my friends become the teachers. With maturity and respect, they handled the situation with grace, publicly supporting the other teams. I think in the end, this was a testament to Manasquan High School and the life lessons we will all take with us. Looking back on my journey at Manasquan High School, I'm deeply grateful for the invaluable lessons my classmates and teachers have taught me. From the unforgettable moments to the everyday camaraderie that made each day special, you've shown me the essence of balance. It's not just about working hard or having fun, it's about seamlessly blending the two. It's not just about hitting personal goals, it's about lending a hand to a classmate or a peer. It's not just about the summit, it's the final journey. And now, we find ourselves here, in the final moments of being able to call each other classmates. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you, my peers, for demonstrating how to navigate life with the spirit of adventure and to find all of those intricate balances. These past 4 years, you've shown me that life's journey is a dance of yin and yang, where hard work and joy intertwine to create memories to last a lifetime. I also want to thank Manasquan High School for everything you have done for all of us, as well as my family for always supporting me. Finally, I want to remind all of us that as amazing as these past 4 years have been, the best is yet to come. Good luck to the class of 2024.
I would now like to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2024, Ms. Hannah Snyder. Hannah will be attending McGill University in Montreal, Canada this fall, where she will major in biochemistry. Throughout her years at MHS, Hannah has taken every AP Science course offered by MHS, and she has been an active member of the Garden Club, Environmental Club, American Sign Language Club, the Girls Varsity Bowling Team, Marching Band, Concert Band, Science National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and National Spanish Honor Society. She has received local and national recognition, and in December of 2023, Hannah was honored to receive the Dwight D. Eisenhower Award. Most of her time outside of studies is devoted to competitive figure skating and coaching young figure skaters. Her skating achievements allowed her to skate an exhibition with Stars on Ice and Skate America. She has recently passed the U.S. Figure Skating Gold Skating Skills Test, which is achieved by only 8% of all passing test takers. It is my pleasure to welcome the class of 2024 valedictorian, Ms. Hannah Snyder.
First, I'm going a little off script here, but I want to thank Chloe LaForge. That was an amazing speech. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure I'm going to follow it up, but great job. Good evening, class of 2024. We have made it, all 4 years in high school. This moment is something that we have been working for all our lives. In fact, the majority of our lives have been spent in the desks at school, taking notes and tests, doing homework, listening to lectures, all in preparation for this evening. Therefore, I would like to start my speech on a celebratory note and take a moment to recognize all that each and every one of us has done to get here, in these chairs and in these caps and gowns. Please take a few moments to pat yourself on the back and congratulate your neighbors for a job well done. Next, I'd like to thank all who made this possible. Dr. Cajun, Mr. Goodall, Mr. Murin, Mr. Kenny, the Buildings and Grounds crew, our custodians, guidance counselors, especially Mr. Hoffman, teachers, coaches, and loved ones. Now, I know that everyone has had to sit through a lot of speeches, and I know we're all buzzing with excitement at the possibility of getting our diplomas, so I'll try to move my speech along and make it short and sweet. I know that every year the valedictorians and salutatorians of past years have given amazing speeches. And I also know that some of you believe that my speech will bring everyone to tears or knock this graduation year out of the park. So I can only hope I can do everyone justice here tonight. Like the researcher I am, I turned to various resources for inspiration for this speech. I studied some of the greatest philosophers, orators, and thinkers throughout history, such as Nietzsche, Abraham Lincoln, and Isaac Newton. I searched on Google and YouTube, I admit, and I quickly found tons of videos and graduation speeches. I'm not sure if any of you know this one, but there's a speech that went viral, making headlines such as, "Brutally honest valedictorian regrets being top of the class," and "Valedictorian shares important life lesson." Now, after seeing these headlines like this, I simply had to click the video and give it a listen because what else are you supposed to do with clickbait? On a more serious note, I remember thinking to myself upon seeing these headlines, how could a valedictorian, a high school student like you and me, possibly know enough about life to give a meaningful life lesson? So I gave the video a listen, and I heard how this valedictorian spent his entire life working towards this goal, at the expense of all else. How during the first 15 seconds of him hearing this news, he was ecstatic, euphoric, if you will. But then the 16th second hit, and he felt disappointed. He reflected on all he had done for this goal, such as sacrificing his relationships. Then he gave a warning to his fellow students, because if we, high school students, sacrifice relationships for whatever goals we have now, academics, fine arts, sports, what might we sacrifice to achieve our next goals in life, in real life? Now, when I finished watching the video, my first thought was, damn, that's deep. Like, as we embark on our journey through life, we'll have careers and responsibilities. We might struggle with bills, taxes, mortgages, unfair bosses, temptations to cut corners or take the easy way out, and gossiping coworkers. But we must not lose sight of what's important. We must not regret that 16th second in whatever we do next. And then I thought, after seeing the video, how on earth am I supposed to make a speech as good as that? This guy seems to know so much about the world he lives in and seems to have definitely self-reflected thoroughly to come up with a message like that. How am I going to follow that speech up and every other great inspirational and motivational speech that came across this stage and stages just like this across America? This, my friends, is where I must now be brutally honest. I thought about having a theme for my speech, maybe drop in some humor or prop references, specifically 2 chemistry goats per Mr. Glenn's request. Maybe talk about some pivotal events that happened during our years at MHS, like alternating blue and gray days, the controversy with the basketball game, prom, Squanathon. Maybe even sprinkle in my own pearls of wisdom and try to dazzle everyone. But I decided against all that because none of these things truly sound like me, and it would just be a script I would follow to please everyone. Instead of saying what everyone wants to hear and following the script we all know and love, I want to talk about what I don't know. I don't know what life holds for us, and I can't drop some sage words. I can't be that wise person who's there to guide everyone through life with my meaningful message, because truth be told, I just simply don't know. I don't know what real life is like. I have been ensconced in the MHS bubble. I don't know what it's like to truly struggle. And I know for some people, getting to this point has been one of the hardest struggles of their life. I don't know what it's like to hit rock bottom. I don't know what it's like to climb my way to the top and feel euphoric, like I deserved everything that came to me. I don't know what it's like to have such a meaningful and impactful event happen in my life that has forever altered the way I see or approach things. I don't know what our futures hold. I don't know if everything will be all right. And I don't know if everyone will achieve their dreams the way everyone expects them to. Simply put, I don't know, and I don't know. And what I've learned throughout my years is that not knowing is okay. It's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay to be afraid of our next steps, cloaked into the unknown. And in my case, it's okay to not have the perfect speech. I suspect you are now thinking, this is our valedictorian, this is all we get, and you're right to question and doubt. I guess what I'm trying to get at is, despite what we may have been told, despite what we may have been led to believe, how much can we really know about life and all of its wonderful and at the same time horrifying possibilities? There is so much that we don't know that I thought it would be ridiculous if I tried to preach a message about something I myself don't truly understand. So I won't. I won't give promises I can't keep. I won't give advice that people can cling to throughout life in the hopes of presenting some unforeseen disaster. And I won't give desired falsehoods for the sole purpose of providing comfort to ourselves as we take this next step of our lives. Instead, I encourage everyone to be like Elsa and take those steps into the unknown. After all, it turned out all right for her. I mean, she went from being like Queen of Arendelle to like the fifth spirit. I think that's pretty cool. Therefore, I want to close this speech with a reminder of all that's out there in the unknown, all the possibilities left to explore, all the mistakes left to make, all the opportunities left to grab, and all the goals left to reach. Be courageous and be like Elsa. Thank you for your time, and I wish everyone luck on their next adventure in life.
Before I introduce the class president, if you could take a moment, wanted to thank Ms. Kathy Farrajon for giving a voice to people over the years, nearly 20 years doing high school graduations with me. Please, a round of applause for Ms. Farrajon. And we have to acknowledge our bagpiper, Mr. Frank Watson, doing it nearly the same. Mr. Frank Watson. It's my pleasure to introduce the class of 2024 president, Alexander Paces. Alex has been an active member of the Student Council, National Honor Society, Key Club, and the Manasquan Elks. This year, he was honored to serve his peers in high school as the Student Council President. Alex looks forward to spending the next 4 years at Wake Forest University. Please welcome the class of 2024 Class President, Alexander Paces.
Thank you. I would like to begin by thanking the Board of Education, Superintendent Cajun, Principal Goodall, the administration of this high school, and my teachers for putting up with me this year. But seriously, thank you for dedicating yourselves not only to our education, but to the Manasquan High School community. I would also like to thank my friend, partner, and our Vice President, Andrew Marcucci. Please stand up. Andrew, thank you for representing the student body to the highest standard this year. To the class of 2024, thank you for bestowing upon me the honor of serving as your president. To my family, thank you for guiding and supporting me to where I am today. It is hard to believe that just 4 years ago, many of us were standing in this exact spot, receiving our elementary school diplomas. Then we were told that in a blink of an eye, high school would be over. Have fun, they would say. It goes by fast. I would sort of roll my eyes and nod. Now, although it may be hard to imagine ourselves as 14-year-olds walking around elementary school, they were right. 4 years went by fast. It's in times like these that we naturally look over our lives thus far. On days like today, things really get put in perspective. For the last 12 years, we have followed the same routine with very little deviation. Monday to Friday, for the last 2,160 days, we have woken up at a specific time, gone to a specific school, following a specific schedule. We have been told what classes to take, where to sit, and a bell has determined when we can move. Some of the most difficult decisions we have had to make at school include whether to buy a cookie or slice of pizza at lunch, whether to play a fall or spring sport, or whether to take 1 or 2 AP classes the following year. Now, my intention is not to marginalize any of our great academic achievements. It is to make a comparison. Over the last year, countless people have asked us the profound question, what do you want to do with your life? Meanwhile, most of us are only thinking about what we're going to wear to school tomorrow, or the English test that we forgot to study for. Our whole lives, almost all the important decisions have been made for us. And now, within a few short months, we have to decide what to do with our lives. Although many of us do not have the answer to this profound question, and none of us can predict our future, we must confront this uncertainty by first reflecting on ourselves. Who am I? What do I value? These are the essential questions that we must all answer. When unforeseen challenges arise, or when important decisions need to be made, we must stay grounded in who we are as individuals. Although we come from different families, of different backgrounds, with different values, we are all united by one symbol, the warrior. A wise man once said, "The heart of a warrior formed in these walls will beat for a lifetime." Through life, we must embody the spirit of the warrior, not a letter in the alphabet, but the Native American who walked these lands and practiced strength, perseverance, generosity, and brotherly love. That is what defines us as a community. It is important that we remember this. No matter how hard anyone tries, the legacy and spirit of the warrior will never die. As we enter adulthood, begin our careers, or go to college, We must hold the values we have built, the warrior spirit we developed here at Manasquan High School. We must cherish our relationships while always remembering those we have lost and the lessons they have taught us. We must take the skills we have learned and apply them in our journey for purpose. We are living in a beautiful time. Our lives have only just begun. Life is not like a book. The pages are blank, and the ending has not been written. The only one who can determine our future is ourselves, and the only thing that can hold us back is our own mind. Eddie Murphy once said 75 years. That's how much time you get if you're lucky. 75 years. 75 winters, 75 springtimes, 75 summers, and 75 autumns. We only get one shot at life. So why not dream big? Why not swing for the fences? Because anything is possible. We must also stop to smell the flowers, enjoy the present, because the spring weather does not last all year. We must embrace the uncertainty of our future. So when we think to ourselves, I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow, the answer should come from the great Robin Williams, who replied, "How exciting." From the bottom of my heart, thank you, class of 2024. Having the privilege of being your president has been the honor of my life thus far. It is my sincerest hope that you feel that you have been represented to the highest standard of which you all deserve. I will leave you with a quote. For it is written, "To the one who seeks, finds, and to all who knock, the door shall be opened." Thank you.
And now the most official part of the ceremony, the certification of the class of 2024. I am honored to certify to the Superintendent of Schools and the Board of Education that the class of 2024 has successfully completed and satisfied the requirements of the staff, the Manasquan Board of Education, and the state of New Jersey for graduation and are entitled to receive their diplomas. Dr. Kajian, Mrs. Pollack, I proudly present to you the class of 2024 of Manasquan High School. And now we will have the awarding of the diploma books. I would ask that Dr. Kajian, Mrs. Pollack, members of the Board of Education, assist me in handing out the diploma books. Mrs. Murin and Mr. Murin and Mrs. Eldridge, Mr. Waldire, and Mrs. Martucci, if you can get the students ready.
Hannah Grace Snyder.
Chloe Ryan LaForge.
Alexander Philip Paces.
Andrew Thomas Marcucci.
Elena Isabel Weinsheimer.
Luke Justin Roy.
L. Julianne Duffy.
Caleb Elijah Quattrone.
Morgan Lee Meckler.
Violet Shea Nolan.
Campbell Bay Crapp.
William John Cosgrove.
Mirabelle Maeve Elliott. Casey Elizabeth Finnegan. Cormac Robert Lawrence. Janelle Priscilla Slovak. Serena Savakova.
Brad Joseph Chapman. Quinn Harry Chapman. Sean Gregory Etienne. Joshua Jones. Deanna Shipani. William Henry Stratton.
Carter Lair. Joseph Stephen Lepore. Nikki Lee. Hope Astor Lockwood. Anthony Joseph Lafredo. Cameron John Lonergan. Justin Ryan Lopes. Evelyn A. Lopez Ortiz. Ashley Lopez Torres. Matthew Nathan Loveland. Emily Lucas. Jonathan Luangus Lopez.
Cassidy Ann Acordino. Ishmael Alejandrez Alvarado. Christina Aparicio Sanchez. Samantha Ella Arbite. Phoebe Catherine Armstrong. Robert James Badenhausen. Nestor Alil Bautista Jimenez. Holden Morton Becker. Kira Morai Berlin. Stephen Douglas Bird, Jr. Talia Park Blum. Brielle Veronica Bocchino.
Ryan Robert Matalone. Olivia Ann Mays. John David Maggs. Noah Mameri. Terrence Keene Marks.
Congrats, Noah.
Santino G. Masco. Hope C. Masonis. Brendan Hart Masharilli. Ryan Sean McBride. Elizabeth Susan McGarry. Emma Reese McGurr. Willow Link McGovern.
Catherine O'Donnell Bonner. TJ Boucher. Nicholas Bain Bunasi. Maya Ann Bradle. Mackenzie Drew Brennan. Martin Brophy. Grace Patricia Buckley. Jack Bunato. Martin James Burns. William Patrick Burns. Sydney Faith Kakamis. Tess Abigail Victoria Calzaretta.
Lily Ani McKeever. Ryan Mary McLaughlin. Jack Alexander Mead. Sophia Elizabeth Meckler. Odalis M. Mendoza. Brendan Edward Mills. James Joseph Mitchko. William Onofrio Minervini. Christina V. Misnick. Julia Erin Montalto. Trey Luke Morgan. Saver Victor Morgan.
Thomas William Campy. Kyle Brett Capadano. Nicholas Anthony Carabetta. Joseph Frank Carabetta. Jayshawn Naheem Cheney. Kane Robert Chapman. Anthony Gerard Shermark. Bianca Rose Chiarella. Nestor Cholula. Alexis Ann Clayton. Catherine Marie Collins. Peyton Christine DeAndrea.
Scarlett Eileen Hollingsworth Morton. Ryan Brennan Mulvaney. Broden Andrew Muley. Declan Cragen Murphy. Alex Nicholas Barragon. Shay Elizabeth Nilsson. Michael Ryan Nitto. Rory Dolores Nixon. Catherine Elizabeth Noe. Lucas Aiden Nordell. Julia May Novak. Pamela Olmedo.
Madison Lily Doughton. Liz Emerlyn De Leon Magdaleno. Peter Henry Di Benedetto. Louis Philip Di Genova. Caitlin Amory Del Grippo. Charlotte Erin Derry. Brian James Detlinger. Bryce William Devenny. Amanda Marie Dingler. Aiden Joseph DeStefano. Finnegan Paul Doherty. Luke Anthony Dowd.
Ryan Fiona Orlowski. Joanne Sebastian Ortiz. Ellison Kate O'Shea. Samantha Sarah Palmieri. Allie Paterno. Ava Bell Pilatos. Ava Elizabeth Pizzonia. Emily Hope Plaskanka. Maya Poljak. Isabella Ann Parasso. John R. Preston. Ainsley Elizabeth Price.
Dylan Claire Eldridge. Riley Grace Eldridge. Abigail Ann Ellery. Kaylani Marie Fagan. Jocelyn Andrea Fajardo. Caitlin Rose Falkowski. Hannah Fallon. Juliana Grace Farinacci. Lucas Richie Farkas. Amber Rose Farrington. Michaela Grace Fay. Addison Sarah Flaum.
Veronica Price. Aiden Michael Rady. Liam James Reagan. Brendan Michael Rayhill Shaughnessy. Luke Guido Ramir. Riley Kate Rampone. Nicholas Anthony Reffler. Cormac George Robity. Juan Manuel Ruiz Pena. Cade Thomas Sato. Callie Lynn Sato. Max Anthony Salerno.
Congrats, Cal. Corbin Ryan Flynn. Ryan J. Fronheim. Zachary Thomas Friedman. Frank John Ferfaro. Douglas James Gansel. Adrian Garcia. Andy Garcia Sanchez. Mason Sinclair Gardner. Patrick Gephardt. Luca Thomas Generelli. James Owen Gilmore. Luisa Vanessa Gonzalez.
Shane Christian Salvatoriello. Leslie Alejandra Sanchez Sordo. Parker Ellie Sass. Alexander John Schmieder. Cole Daniel Schwartz. Reagan Fisher Chimay. David James Seeley. Thomas McGuire Sharp. Sophia Bridget Sheeks Russell. Ava Mary Sims. Madison Riley Sinkhorn. Sadie Grace Sitar.
Hudson Elizabeth Gorham. Margaret Rose Grable. Helen Caroline Greco. Austin Thomas Griffith. Mia Grillo. Ava Jean Hartnett. Bridget Cody Heim. Henry Abram Hendricks. Renee Julianne Herbert. Karen Hernandez Cruz. Isaias Hernandez Garcia. Jackson Charles Herman.
Jessica Sarah Slovak. Parker Evan Soul. Kylie Jane Spalt. Megan Gail Spears.
Congratulations.
Liam Patrick Starkey. Jacqueline Stewart. Trey Daniel Scott Stark. Chloe Madison Strang Wolf.
Congratulations, Trey.
Michael Joseph Stoll. May Elizabeth Stoll. Charlotte Aileen Stroff. Carly Joy Taglerini.
Casey Taylor Holmes. Matthew F. Hope. Nicholas Robert Horvat. Noel Bennett Jaskolski. Joseph Romano Jimenez Machuca. Congratulations, man. Madeline Rose Johnson. Miles Johnson. Christopher John Jordan. Michael Juarez Rojas. Isabella Faith Juska. We're very proud of you. McKenna Ann Carlson. Kathleen Fiona Keefe.
Ty J. Thurman. Gabriella Marie Tinkin. Julian Alejandro Torres. Colin Edward Tracy. Josefina Rosa Trotta. Sadie Mae Tuzanu. Tanner David Valio. Isabella Marie Valori. Jeremy J. Villagra Castro. Christina Leanne Walthall. Julian Joseph Walthall. Olivia Bright Warner.
Layla Grace Keelan. Connor Andrew Kelly. Ellie James Kimball. Sadie Tulula Kin Gurzo. Charles A. Nubbert. Matthew Thomas Koenig. Ivan Nicholas Kolashevsky. Alexander Svetoslav Konov. Cameron M. Kowalczyk. Kevion Kramer. Juliana Crook. Emma Jean Kuster. Carly Lipinski. Jason Gibson Larned. Kieran Thomas Lawrence. Colin Francis Lawrence. Brian Francis Xavier Lee.
Maeve Wilson. Patrick Woodrow. Edson Jared Zaragoza Morales. Emma Zazzarino. Jesse Constantine Zunio.
How about one more round of applause for the class of 2024? At this time, I'd like to invite our class of 2024 class president, Alex Paces, to the stage. And all graduate candidates, please rise. All of your tassels right now should be on the right. Dr. Kajian, Mrs. Pollack, members of the Board of Education, on behalf of the entire Manasquan school community, I present to you the Manasquan High School class of 2024. Alex, please lead your classmates in moving tassel from right to left. Let's hear it for the class of 2024. At this time, I would like the Manasquan High School teaching and support staff to line up on the track. And I'd invite Dr. Crawley to close the ceremony. Graduate candidates, remain in your seats.
Congratulations to the class of 2024. On behalf of the Manasquan Board of Education, administration, and staff, we wish you the very best success. This assembly is now closed. Graduates, please follow Ms. Martucci and Mr. Waldeier out the recessional at this time. Parents, please wait until the graduates have exited the gate. Good luck and good night.
All right, first two rows, and follow out orderly.
Thank you.